So yeah, when I palpate and I press the skin down, you can see it kind of goes, it fades, it kind of goes from like a pinkish to a white. So that means that it's quite a good, gua sha would be good for you.
And the purpose of gua sha is to circulate energy, blood?
Well, gua sha does a few different things, but it helps make new blood. So what happens is your body actually gets rid of stagnant blood, it breaks it down and makes new blood. So it's quite good like that. I'm just going to sterilise the coin. I use a coin which is obviously not everyone. I use like a...
It's just a normal coin?
Yeah, I just use a regular coin, which isn't obviously everyone, not everyone does it this way. People use different things. But yeah, I just use a coin. It's obviously a bit more intense with the coin than it is. People use lid caps, people use spoons, you can use different...
Oh yeah, spoons, I heard about spoons.
Yeah. You can use different. I've got a bit of a cold, so I did gua sha on myself yesterday and it definitely helped. Yeah, which is good. I'm just gonna start, like, you have to use oil to do it, otherwise it just, it won't work. So if there's a side that's tighter, I mean, here feels quite tight to me. Are you right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Do you have a deep... I'm just going to kind of go, and you can let me know if it's not too uncomfortable. People tend to... It's funny, some people really... I love it. It does feel strong. And what it does is you feel like an immediate heat, so an immediate release. Yeah, you've got quite a lot coming up. Many people also find that they sleep really well after having the gua sha done. You've got a lot coming up and it's coming up very, very quickly.
A lot of what?
Blood stasis.
Oh.
Blood stagnation. You'll get to see it all with the video, don't worry. Yeah. You're going to look a bit like, my friend describes herself as looking a bit like a tiger. Yeah. So it's doing lots of different things, but it's the thing that I think is amazing and that really sets it apart from maybe other treatments like just a massage. It's working very... Is that okay? Not too strong?
It's okay.
It's quite firm, isn't it? I have to kind of... It's working very deeply on the fascia. So it's getting below the superficial level and really speaking to your fascia, which modern medicine is now recognising more and more how important fascia is.
Yeah.
And I think fascia can also hold a lot of tension and stress. So people, I've seen this when I do this treatment on people, they actually bodily relax. They're like, oh, like their body just lets go of all the tension they've been holding. It really, people often tell me, they're like, oh, I slept so well after the treatment, I had such a peaceful night's sleep. And yeah. And actually sort of say, you know how you came here and you said, oh, I feel like I don't have any tension, I'm in really good health, which I'm sure you are, and that's fantastic. But actually after this, people notice they've got a broader range of motion. This is going to be a little bit more difficult, not difficult, it's tough. Not tough, what's the right word? Yeah, it's a bit... Well, it's coming up very quickly with you. The quicker it fades, you know, the more healthy you are, generally, or like the less stasis it is. But it's very similar to cupping in that...
You do cupping?
I do cupping. Do you do cupping? Yeah?
No.
Pierre's a shiatsu
No,
master.
I've been, I started 10 years ago studying shiatsu, and this is really what I do. And acupuncture is just quite new to me, for me.
Quite a lot is coming up. I don't know if you feel, if you feel the heat. Yeah, feel the heat. But it's a bit, for me, it feels like a nice warm blanket. It's almost like a hug. Obviously, all the likuli, or the pores are open. You don't want to, you know, you've got to keep yourself warm and protected. You don't go running around in like ice water or something, or without wearing a scarf. This kind of a thing. I'm going to do your arms because I think there's probably a little bit more down your arms. I don't know if you probably haven't seen, you probably can't even see, but
it's okay.
Don't worry, we will take some photos and you will not be.
Is that a lamp or something, or just a light? Or
it's just a light.
It's a light. It's not like infrared or.
No, it's not an infrared. No, it's because it feels very hot, doesn't it?
A bit
warm, yeah.
Nice warm. Yeah, this is strange how I react very strongly to lavender.
Yeah.
Oh, it burns. It irritates and burns for days and days. It takes a long time to go.
And it's in so many things, right? It's really popular.
I realized that maybe 15 years ago or more, when someone gave me a massage, a friend, and then he used there was lavender, and then any sort of spray for cold and all that, when it touches my skin or my nose or something, it really
like burning or something.
Yeah, eucalyptus, no menthol. I mean, just lavender. There's something in lavender which which my skin doesn't like.
Well,
I can smell, I can breathe. It's fine, I think. But yeah.
Do you have anything nice planned for your Easter, Pierre?
No. Just chill out, do some practice, some studies, go to the swimming pool, I don't know, just...
Sounds good. Sounds like a good plan to me.
Sorry?
Sounds like a nice plan to me.
Friend?
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Oh, good plan, yes, sorry. Yeah.
Whoa.
What is it?
It's just, you know when I'm doing the strokes and can you feel like it's a bit grittier sometimes, like do it like not as smooth?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels to me like there's a bit of stagnation there, but this is all good, like it really, like you feel here, it just feels a bit more, it's not as smooth. It's quite strong. I don't know if you feel it or.
Yeah. But, you know. And where did you learn that?
I learnt it with a Korean man here in the UK called Jung Baek, and I'm probably saying his name not so well. But yeah, I did it with him in Darlington.
In?
Darlington.
Oh, it's in the north or somewhere? Or?
Exactly, yeah. He's a really good teacher. He does lots of other classes too. But I would love to go back and learn more with him. It's just that with the baby now, it's too far to travel. I think I was pregnant when I learned this with him. So, yeah. So I couldn't have any of it done to me, and I was like, oh, I really want to try. Yeah. I'm just going to put this arm here a little bit just to try and get in here. How does that shoulder compare to the one does it feel different?
Yeah.
People often say like, oh, it actually feels lighter, like less.
Yeah. It feels obviously warmer. It feels more like buzzing and alive.
Yeah, more active.
Active, that's a good word, active.
Yeah, more active. Okay, so you always have to like, because you've got not many, but like there's like a little, you've got to be careful to never go over the moles.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So I have to stick my finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people find this very intense and it's not easy for them, but I think if you've got back tension or back pain or muscle tension, it really causes such a release. Most people actually feel like it's worth it, you know, it's like afterwards you feel like such a massive like improvement. I'm going to do a little bit of your neck if that's okay. Obviously I've got to put a bit of oil here because you can't do it without the oil, but yeah, there's quite a bit here. Okay, you can do it in your head as well for headaches. It's amazing for tension headaches. You can do it up to this gallbladder 20 point.
12.
Huh?
12, yeah.
Oh, 12 here and then sorry, 20 there.
20, 12, yeah.
Below there. Yeah. A bit more. You can, it's also good to do on the chest for colds. It feels much more loose to me when I touch it. You're doing really well. It's quite. Pierre, would you mind sitting forward just a little bit?
Oh, it is?
A little bit more so I could. Yeah. Thank you. People also use jam jar lids, so it's quite a good one to use as well. Oh. Me, my terrible cold. You okay?
No.
I think Pierre's the silent, strong type. Strong, silent type. If you prefer to lie down on the bed, that's no problem.
Is it easier for you perhaps as well? No?
I don't mind, whichever you prefer.
Yeah, let's do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Might be easier. My glasses.
Yeah, thank you. I'm just gonna remove the
You want the table to be moved perhaps?
Oh no, the table's fine. I'm just gonna move the camera. It's sort of a bit easier, I think, when you're lying down. You can kind of weigh into the table a bit.
No, that's actually it's nice to lie down.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's nice.
Good. I really need a cameraman to help me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like not easy trying to do everything yourself. It's like, yeah, they're all skills, aren't they? Ooh. Okay, I think we're pretty good, she says, but maybe I'm not. Yep, there we go. Okay. The sort of style I do with the coin is a quite typical thing in like, they do this a lot in Indonesia. It's sort of their style of how they do coining. Maybe I'm gonna move the camera actually. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Just try and breathe. Oops. She says. Oops. It's coming up so quickly. It's only like 10 strokes and then it comes right up. Oops. Do you find different sensations in your hands?
No, just relaxing or.
So yeah, I'm just going to come. Could you just lift this arm up and I'm just going to come on this side. Could you just move this arm?
Do what?
Just move it up, sorry, so I can just...
Like this?
Yeah, wonderful, just so I can slide past you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So you don't have back tension. Okay, so I'm gonna go. You okay?
No.
Sorry, I'm so... You okay?
Yeah.
Some people make lots of noises while this is being done, like I do, even when I do it on myself, sometimes I'm like, ah, because it just feels so good. It feels like such a release, such a great feeling of like, ah, like a real, wow, that I didn't know, you know. And it's interesting because a lot of people, when they have it done, they're like, I didn't really realise I had so much tension. Yeah, there's one great book. Oh, there's lots of books, but there's a really awesome book by a lady called Ari Nielsen, and she's written all about, you know, this with acupuncture, all the medical studies. But basically, it's one of these very effective treatments that is kind of fallen out of fashion because anyone could do it, and it was sort of like, well, it's sort of a bit like how brown bread sort of is for. Well, everyone ate brown bread, then the royalty didn't want to eat what the peasantry ate, so they started eating white bread, which was less nutritious, but then poor people started copying the nobility and eating white bread too, and having a less nutritious diet. There's so many examples of this. So, you know, childbirth is not really natural for a woman to give birth lying flat on the table, but that's what royalty did. So that's why it's kind of popular. Ooh. How you doing, Pierre?
Yeah.
Some deep breathing. Good man.
So you follow the line of the ribs, in fact, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It makes sense, otherwise, you know, it would be...
Like fighting, right? Fighting the anatomy, yeah. Yeah, it's good. It can be quite tough on the ribs, I think.
Yeah, it's more sensitive on the side.
Is it? Some people are laughing. It's really funny. Some people are like, "It's so ticklish." You're like, "Is it really?" They're like, "Yeah." They can't help themselves. They find it really okay. It's very blood moving though, this, obviously, so you don't want to, you know, you want to eat moderately, look after yourself after a treatment like this. And you also, I mean, I have a very healthy young guy, he's a footballer, professional footballer. He comes and when he has this treatment, he goes home and has a nap because it's just that, it has that kind of effect on him, it makes him feel drowsy afterwards. But he feels really good after. He's like, yeah, it really helps. So this is obviously bladder channel on either side of me.
Yeah.
Lots of chi and blood on the bladder channel.
Sure points.
Yeah. I don't feel like there's as much going on down here. It's more here, shoulders.
Yeah. And how can you tell? You see by what you see, by what you feel?
By the stasis, by the redness.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite obvious. When I take a pic, I'll take a picture so you can see.
Yeah, then you will.
And then you'll be like, oh, okay, I see why you say that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a crazy hard thing to do. So I'm gonna do your arm on this side as well, Pierre.
Yeah. So
I'm just gonna move around a little bit just to. Right. Feel free to giggle. Giggling is no problem. Can be giggling and anything else that. Yeah, you feel it, right? The grittiness. So it's basically like a massive detoxification, this gua sha, among other things.
yeah.
It's like it's a form of bloodletting essentially, because although you're not bleeding, your body is able to process and eliminate toxins at a blood level. So it improves circulation, blood flow, blood quality. I'm going to have to take a picture and share it with the group, right? Oh yeah, it's quite a lot on your arms. Don't know if you feel...
Yeah, it feels sort of nice.
Yeah, I like the feeling. It's like a big, like a kind of relief, but it's a strong... Yeah, you can't go do a workout after a treatment like this. You need to just kind of relax, take it easy. Yeah, there we go. But it's coming up very quickly with you, Pierre, so I think just going to do a little bit more just to get you around the corner. Oh, yeah.
Can you access rotate the arm a bit or?
I may yeah, you just relax. I'm going to do the top bit. And then I may just have to sit you up on the chair just to get to the top of your neck here.
Yeah.
And then, because it's a little, I don't know why everyone's a bit different, right? Like, you're going to sleep well tonight. Yeah, I think maybe this might be easier just from the... Whoa. It feels so much smoother. It really does. Okay, Pierre, I'm gonna just if you're okay, may I ask you just to...
sit again? Or?
Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Wonderful, thank you.
It might be easier for you.
Yeah, you can.
Sit.
Musical chairs time.
This one?
Yes, yes. Yeah, you can probably see the back of your arm if you have a good look.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like the rest of your body now. Yeah, it's coming. feels like you've got a little bit of scar tissue on your shoulders.
When I was a teenager, I had a lot of acne on that top of the shoulders here. A lot of acne.
You can, it's...
So it could be leftovers of that, you know.
Oh, right. Where's my crew? Where's my camera crew?
We sometimes swap with the other two colleagues like Pearl and...
Well, Pearl's in Singapore now, so that makes it a little bit tricky. Yeah, Tamina, I've done treatments on Tamina. I've done treatment on Tamina, and we did do needling on each other, but it's hard because I'm at the other side of London, and London's so big. It's like as if it could be like another. You know what I mean? It's sometimes closer if people live in another city like Oxford, and then if they live on the other side of London, it's really crazy. Not that much is coming up here. I mean, a bit is. I'll just show you how it comes up. I just love gua sha because any part of your body, it's not coming up nearly as much, but... Okay. I'm just
I wondered whether it might be good to say follow a meridian like that.
Yeah, I think it'd be really good. Yeah. Like
probably.
Like the lung?
Yeah, for example, or whichever,
Yeah. I need to do a bit of your neck still. Yeah, I think it'd be, very good. So just with the neck I go up. The neck always feels so good to me. I'm like, oh my god, this is the best thing. And I've done the front of my neck myself because you can get to it yourself, but you actually just feel like, wow, I've got more range of motion. It's more relaxed. It feels so good. Oh. And I have this gua sha metal tool that you can, makes it easier to do like on yourself, so you can do neck and shoulder. Okay, there we go. It's just coming out very easily, like, yeah, it's strong, isn't it? Sorry. I think here will come.
That's a good area to do because I've got a bit of a pain on the edge of the deltoid here.
Oh, you have pain there?
So, but no, it's very minor, but it's good to...
If you turn around, maybe we could just do it.
Probably a good place to do it because...
Could you turn around so I could just do it for the camera?
So do you want me to...
Can I just turn you around and just... If you sit here, this way, I can just do it. You're facing the camera. Oh. So just here?
Well, this... No, a bit on the edge of the deltoid. It's probably quite good.
Do you ever use taping?
Taping?
Yeah, taping therapy. No. Magnets. Magnets.
A little bit, long time ago.
This is going to come up really good.
It's amazing how it comes easily.
So easily. Not everyone's like this, Pierre, but but can you see how quick it's coming?
Yeah, it's amazing. Very strange.
It's crazy, huh?
Mm.
And it's starting to fade, which is great.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do the other side?
Yeah.
Match you up. Matchy.
Match, to be equal.
Oh, this bit. It's fading already, which is great. Let me get a little oil. Yeah. It's not. We could do, if you wanted to do your chest, I'm happy to do your chest, or you might feel like.
I don't know.
Because it's just coming up so easily on you. like it's literally like, oh, here, thank you. I want to leave. I'm ready to make new blood. Yes, look at that.
When I send photos to my son, he will be frightened. He say, "What's that?"
Oh yeah, no, it looks bad. It looks bad, but it's not.
No,
it's really good.
Yeah,
it's really good. And people, I'm surprised even after one treatment, people are getting like, oh, I feel like so much better. But it really obviously works better when you do a course of treatments. Like with anything. Do you want me to do a bit of the chest or?
Yeah. Do you want me to lie or?
I can do it here if you're
sure.
if you're okay with that.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like having a full body tattoo. Only less painful, a little bit easier, a little bit quicker.
I'll send a photo to a good friend of mine. She's a very, very good deep tissue masseuse.
Oh, cool.
Sports massage and deep tissue. She's very good.
This is really, it's like, it feels like it, for me, afterwards it feels like a deep tissue massage. But in the studies they've shown that the benefits last longer than just the massage. Because the massage, although it feels good when it's being done, sometimes it doesn't stay. Let me just do.
Bit of an eye.
There you go. Yeah, it
no,
is.
it's great. You know, it's.
But it's really.
It's a really incredible sensation. You know, it's.
Do you feel it?
Yeah, it's. Wow, it's really strange, but in a good way. Strange in a good way. I wouldn't say good. I would say strange in a good way. So.